bim, guess what, we're live. And it's Saturday night gaming, where we game on a Saturday night, hence the term Saturday night gaming, because we game on a Saturday night. Anyway, yeah, enough of that nonsense. So we are going to be looking at various games on the PS5 tonight, and we're going to start with, well, we're not going to start with, but one of the games we're going to look at is this one, which is Way of the Hunter. Now, this got traded in today. I've got absolutely no idea what it's about. The only thing I do know is the guy's got a gun, and I assume he's not hunting for love. We've also got this one, which is one we're going to start off with, which is Beyond a Steel Sky. And I don't know whether it's going to be a game that I like or a game I don't like. I haven't quite read anything on the back. It's one of those, isn't it? It's unravel a dark conspiracy in this epic cyber thriller. Now, the big question is it up there with other epic cyber thrillers, such as the game I never played, or which was it Cyber of some or other, or is it someone else? But look, it's got a really nice steelbook. I do like the steelbook. Even the back of it is quite pretty too, and even got like a cartoony thing in it, which if you could be bothered you could read, but well, you know me, can't be arsed with stuff like that. It's too much like hard work. So I'm going to go straight into, all being well, the gameplay. So, in the words of me, let the play. Oh, need my headphones. All the way over there now. Come back. Better reorganisation in the studio. Rearrange the lighting and everything as well. So we will see how that pans out over the next few hours. Options. Always get rid of the music. Audio, master volume, download, music volume. Right, go. Right, that's good. So, new game. I know nothing about this. I deliberately don't like to know what's going on in a game until I start playing it. What's this accent? Australian?
Joey.
Joey and I were always together. As I grew, I upgraded him. He became the best friend I ever had. But then...
Foster! Foster, wake up! The sensors detect a fish!
I have no idea what's going on.
Big one!
What the?
it was no fish.
Max, keep back! Marlo!
Dad! What are they?
Max! Drop him, you...
Dad! Foster! Help me! Help me!
Milo had gone. The machine, too. But its riders had left something behind.
Max? Milo? Where's my son? Max? Max? Oh, no! I told them there were demons stalking the dark.
The stalker that attacked us was a machine, not a demon.
Please.
I don't understand. I'm live on YouTube. Hey, Keanu and DC. Hope you're good. It's like a shit movie this I'm watching at the minute, but anyway, let's go with it. Alright, okay. Apparently that's what we're getting, a storm, so that could be interesting.
Was no place for me. I wanted to be where I could do most good, helping the scattered people of the
Oh
galaxy.
no, it's Joey the baddie.
I woke to find the storm had passed. But not without finishing its cruel work. The tracks were gone. I was lost, and so, I feared, was Milo. Then, I heard them. Gang birds, scavengers, and in this wasteland, that meant only one thing: people.
People are people, so why can't it be? You and I could get along so awkwardly. Alright, okay, are we actually going to play the game now? Oh wow, okay, we've had a massive upgrade in the graphic style.
Despair turned to hope. I was sure that if I could find where the stalker had gone, I would find Milo. Then, in the distance, I saw a girl crouching over a body.
Alright, we're off. Thank God for that. So look. So that's where we've come from. So we were lost, but we've walked up basically a road marked out by posts. He's not the brightest spark, is he, this guy? Right, I've literally walked up.
Device to the lifeless hand.
Hey, excuse me.
Who the hell are you?
I'm searching for a vehicle that...
Ah, no! Damn birds!
Wait, I just...
Whatever that device was, the bird had it now.
Just foster can interact with are highlighted with a reticule. To interact with an object, first center your screen on a reticule and move towards it. Right. Press A to interact. Inventory. Crowbar. Well, we'll have that.
There were few things that would scare gangs, and a crowbar was not one of them. I would need to find another solution. The girl had been doing something to the guy's hand. I wondered what. He'd clearly been dead for days.
It's like on the birds have only found him now.
The logo. I'd seen it before. On the androids that had taken Milo. The girl was my only lead. I had to follow her.
It's obviously very steep, that.
Union City. I was back.
Looks more like the beginning of Destiny. Only there's no parked cars outside, all trash. So far, I'd give this 1 out of 10. My lessons are over. What? What do you mean my lessons are over? You made me walk, run, look around and interact with something. Is that it? Is that all there is to the game? No. No.
Over
No.
the years, I
No.
heard rumors of how the city had thrived since I left Joey in charge. I was finally going to see for myself.
Welcome to the Union City. Welcome to Union City. Right, what are the chances? I mean, there's a door there, but, you know, I don't like doors. Oh, okay then.
Huh? Halt. Welcome, unregistered Gaplander.
Well, hi. And you are?
Community Welfare Droid 2CU at your service. To commence your Union City registration, please make your way to the immigration terminal.
That's okay, I'm not here to register. I'm looking for...
If you're looking for the immigration terminal, it's right over there. Thank you.
Can you help me find a missing kid?
You want to file a missing persons report? Go register.
I'm looking for a vehicle that maybe came this way.
A vehicle? Well, this is a freight entrance. So, you're in the right place.
Right.
Oh, good.
I need to find a boy called Milo. He was...
What you need to find is the immigration terminal. It's right over there.
Can you tell me about any vehicles that came through here a couple of nights ago?
Read my lips. Immigration terminal. Register. You.
I've never seen a droid like you.
And I've never seen a Gaplander like you.
I bet. And
Oi.
what is it you do?
I tell Gaplanders like you to visit the immigration terminal and register.
Let me
Okay,
ask,
I'm liking this a bit more.
have you seen a boy called Milo?
No, but I do see an unregistered Gaplander.
So how do I register?
Easy. Just go to the immigration terminal and you'll get a U-chip for your temporary ID. The correct route is indicated by these signs.
Sounds easy.
It is. Without it, you won't be able to interact with any of the Minos devices in this area.
What's this Minos you mentioned?
Minos is the interconnected computer system that is everywhere and controls everything.
Everything? That sounds very similar to Link.
For the convenience of all citizens. And, word to the wise, no U-chips, no access to the Minos devices. Not even the vending machines.
Oh, so it's China then.
What exactly is a U-chip?
Don't they teach you Gaplanders anything? A U-chip stores your ID and personal data in a micro-implant. The immigration terminal is easy to find. What's keeping you? The correct route is indicated by these signs.
Are you sure you can't help me find Milo?
You want to file a missing persons report? Go register.
You
What are you
already
doing?
said that.
Good. For a minute there, I thought I wasn't repeating myself enough.
How do I get to immigration?
The terminal is at the wall end of the garden. The correct route is indicated by these signs. Soon as you've registered, you can access the Minos devices.
Remind me how to register with Union City?
The immigration terminal is back there in the garden. You want a U-chip? That's where you gotta go.
Thanks. Thanks for your time.
Enjoyed every minute of it. How can I be of assistance?
You can't go away.
The sign was directing me towards immigration.
Those people. We can interact with the sandpit. Why would we interact with the sandpit?
In the desert. The irony sure wasn't lost on me.
Okay, fair enough.
Hey, kid.
Hey, weird guy.
My name's not Weird Guy.
I'm Pixel. It's easy to remember because it rhymes with pickle.
So it does. I'm Foster.
I'll remember that easy because your name rhymes with fossil and you're old.
Thanks, kid. What's wrong with the roundabout?
It sucks. Stupid Mr. Hobbsworth put a chain on it. He said it was for safety. Then he dropped the chain on his foot.
I'm looking for a boy about your age named Milo, who may have come through here.
You're asking the right guy. I remember every face that's come through here since I was a little kid.
Yeah? How many's that?
Like, at least 12. How recently are we talking?
Sometime over the past couple of nights.
Oh, didn't know. Haven't seen no kids.
What's your story, Pixel?
Well, I'm 8 years old, and my birthday is in only 64 days. I'm really good at math, and I can even lift my sister. And she's super fat.
Very comprehensive.
Yep. Anything I can help you with today?
Did a vehicle come through here recently?
Maybe. How recently is recently?
Like 2 nights ago?
Oh, then definitely no. But wait, 2 nights ago? My brother, Vauxhall, he saw this giant monster.
What kind of monster?
Like a totally huge, but not real one.
Huge, but not real?
I mean, Vauxhall says it's totally huge, and Ember says it's not real.
Well, which is it?
I don't know what to believe.
I'm bored.
Bye.
Call it if you need anything.
Yeah, probably won't, kid.
I recognized the girl. She was the one who'd run away from me earlier.
Excuse me. Hello?
You!
Me what?
You're the guy in the desert!
And you're the girl with the corpse.
Okay, first of all, that guy was dead long before I got there. And second of all, it's your fault Big Steve stole my deed.
Lost your what? To who?
Do you realize how much potential trade you cost me?
Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ugh. I trade. I'm a trader. Name's Ember.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
Mister, are you looking to trade something or what?
Trade?
Trade, you know, tech, gadgets, knickknacks from the Gap or the city.
That's what I do. I collect stuff, sell stuff, trade stuff. Only, since you're interfering, let Big Steve blow up with my deed, it'll be a while before I can make proper trades again. Now excuse me.
What's a deet?
My deed, man. DTT. Data transfer tool. Deed.
What's the deed for?
Duh, transferring data. That's what I was doing with that dead fella. Transferring his citizen ID for trading, yeah? You distracted me, and Big Steve nabbed it and flew off. Like I said, thanks.
Big Steve?
Who's Big Steve?
You see all these birds all over the place? Big Steve's the purple one, with a beak full of my deet.
Okay.
That's all for now. Thanks.
Anytime. Oh wait, no. Come back if you want to talk business.
For someone with a business interest in dead bodies, she seemed pretty normal.
Right, so purple.
A sturdy chain tethered the roundabout to the ground.
Okay. Crowell, there you go.
Push me.
Wow. To be killed, Pixel. Give it another go. Quite strong, aren't we? Where's he zoning out? Oh, he's dizzy.
Pixel reminded me of a kid I knew growing up.
Hey, got a moment?
Wanna push me on the swings?
Maybe later.
Get on the caveats with him.
Okay, I'll go.
How can I help?
Excuse me.
Got a problem?
Why are you following me?
You're an unregistered Gaplander. You don't have a U-chip, which means I need to monitor you. Personally.
And how do I get a U-chip?
By registering at the immigration terminal. Simple, huh?
I'll get round to it. Bye for now.
Pleasure. How can I help?
There was a strange smell. Those birds weren't going to let me anywhere near the back of the truck. I reminded myself of the collective noun, a murder of gangs. Sir, excuse me, sir. Are you...
Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying.
No, I'm not selling any...
A likely story. Name's Wendell. Joe Wendell.
Nice to meet you.
That remains to be seen.
What are you doing here?
Well, whilst Bruce's power cell remains as flat as a cowpat, not a whole lot.
So you're trying to get in the city?
Abso-bloomin' Trying being the operative word.
Your truck's power cell has drained.
Aye, emptier than a politician's vows. There was a sandstorm, put the bridge over yonder out of action. I was told to go park for a few hours, turned into a few days. Trying to keep the mini-case cool in this heat emptied the power cell. I wasn't stingy on the aircon, mind, or the margarita blender up in the cab. A working man needs his creature comforts. Anyway, 13.7 volts drained to nought. And they still haven't fixed that blooming bridge.
And you've been sat here ever since?
No choice until they send someone out to juice up Bruce's power cell. Someone competent, I mean.
I'll leave you be.
I'm fine with that.
How can I help?
Go away.
Whatever it was trying to detect, I didn't have one.
We've obtained one at the immigration terminal.
He was a scruffy-looking technician. Excuse me.
But judgmental.
Hello, visitor.
What's up with your bollard? Maybe I can help.
You?
Sure.
Hey, Mr. Gaplander, it's totally cute that you want to help. This mechanism's a teeny bit more advanced than what you're used to.
You'd be surprised. I'm pretty handy with these sorts of things.
Sorry, got to get back to this bollard. It ain't gonna fix itself.
Whatever it was trying to detect, I didn't have one.
Oh, purple.
The bird's beak looked especially vicious. I called upon my extensive background in engineering.
Hey, we fixed it!
Yeah, piece of cake.
Dude, Council sure is shining in my direction today. Do you know how many times I've scanned this thing? The last scan must have done the trick. You see, I'm the diagnostician and tech expert around here. Name Worth. What can I do for you?
See you around, Houseworth.
Oh, before I forget, I really appreciate your patience back there when I was fixing the bridge. Let me thank you properly. Give me your hand.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. You're from the Gap.
What's wrong with that?
Well, you don't have a U-chip, so I can't give you any kudos.
Well, your heartfelt thanks is enough for me.
Keep the smile on your face.
How can I be of assistance?
One particularly large and familiar bird stood out from the rest. crowbar around wouldn't faze them.
How can I be of assistance?
Where's he gone?
It looked like the sculpture had seen better days. Unless that was the intention.
Oh,
I hadn't seen one of these terminals in 10 years. Link. The evil behind everything that happened all those years ago. The attack on my village. The death of my mother. Nothing happened. Probably because the machine had had its innards ripped out. Nothing happened. Probably because the machine had had its innards ripped out.
okay. Right, so we need to find something for Big Steve. Right, we can't use vending machines because I don't have a chip. Can't use terminal because I don't have a chip. Should be able to use information
Whatever
point.
it was trying to detect,
No,
I didn't
okay.
have one.
Oh, Joey.
It was a statue of my friend Joey. I couldn't imagine why they would have erected it. If Milo had been taken this way, I was sure Joey would help me find him. I needed to find someone around here who'd seen the stalker. How's it going, Wendell?
Can't complain. Not like anybody'd listen if I did.
That's the spirit.
What's on your mind?
I'm looking for a vehicle.
Well, mate, today's your lucky day. This is a vehicle.
No, I'm looking for a special vehicle.
But Brucey is special. All he needs is his power cell and we'll be on our way.
The vehicle I'm looking for had 4 legs and no wheels.
A vehicle with legs. Think you've got bats in your belfry, mate.
I saw what I saw. They kidnapped a kid from my village.
You're not the first I've heard talking about kids going missing in the Gap. I've never seen any come through here.
So, your truck is full of mini knockwurst?
You betcha. Mini K, best in the Gap. Even contains some real meat. You're welcome to take a handful. Back of the truck's open, although the doors like to play silly beggars.
Oh?
Requires a special technique. Ritual, you could call it.
Ritual?
Aye. Now listen carefully. Step 1, give the bumper a wallop. Step 2, do a little jig. Step 3, pull the door and jerk it hard.
Wallop, jig, pull. That it?
That's it, lad. And remember the order.
I'll leave you be.
I'm fine with that.
There was an empty space where the power cell should have been.
Alright, okay.
I didn't rate my chances against all of those razor-sharp beaks.
Right, so we need to get something to feed the birds.
It was a tire or modern art. I couldn't tell.
How can I be of assistance?
integration terminal. Please place your hand below to receive your U-chip implant.
Oh no, I didn't want to do that.
Ouch.
A U-chip had been implanted into the palm of my hand. I wasn't sure how it was going to help me.
Authorized citizen ID required.
Right, okay, so we can't go in there. So what we need to do is get the thing out of the gob of the bird. So can we do that with a vending machine?
Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos.
The machine ejected a garish, big clown can of soda labeled Spankles.
You are currently at your maximum allotted Spankles allowance. Have a nice day. Apologies, but you have exceeded your Spankles allowance.
The 1 can a day limit didn't exactly support a thirst for Spankles.
God. Okay.
Citizen, welcome to the abridged audio-visual Union City fact file. The Union City walls were forged in 1994 by a small team of resilient workers. A common misconception is that the team was formed of Australian citizens. This couldn't be further from the truth. The city wall was constructed using British steel imported, along with workers, from Hull in the United Kingdom. Many of the citizens of Union City can trace their ancestry back to that small and very dedicated group of immigrants. This concludes your requested fact. Please return for an all-new Union City fact. And remember, be vigilant. This message is sponsored by the Ministry of Comfort.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, what's that? Workbench.
A makeshift workbench had been set up. Its structural integrity seemed over-reliant on some old deflated tires.
It's so critical of everything, isn't it?
You ever had one of these?
Spankles? Gimme!
Are you allowed?
Yeah. Just don't tell Ember.
You ever had one of these?
Spankles?
Are you allowed?
Yeah.
Right. Push him on the swing, maybe.
Hey, me again.
Wanna push me on the swings?
Maybe later.
Uh,
What's this about a giant monster?
Right, so my brother Vauxhall, like 2 nights ago, it was night time, right? And we had been playing this massive game of buzzsaws and dynamos, so I was like, wah! But, where was I?
The giant monster.
Oh, yeah, right. So, later that night, he wakes me up screaming about how he saw a giant monster.
And?
That's the end of my story. Don't tell Ember I told you.
Who's Vauxhall?
My brother, remember?
Can I talk to him?
I guess, but he's not as friendly or helpful as me. Real question is, will he talk to you? He's been hiding for like 2 days now. Won't speak to nobody but me.
Can you tell me where to find him? Maybe he'll talk to me.
Maybe. Yeah, okay. You've done me a favour. He's hiding in a bench in the garden. I told him I wouldn't tell no one, but you seem okay.
Bye.
Stranger danger doesn't seem to be a thing. It's hiding in a bench.
Hello, Vauxhall.
Shh. What?
My name is Foster. I've just got a few questions. I wanted to ask you if you've seen any monsters.
How do you know about the monster?
Truth is, I'm a monster hunter. I've been tracking a monster across the desert for days. I think he came through here, and I'm looking for someone brave enough to see it and live to tell the tale.
I saw it.
Can you describe it?
It was big and beastie, and it eats children, and I could hear the screaming, and it was fast and dark and silent.
Slow down, one thing at a time.
It was big, like a giant dog.
A giant dog? That sounds like what I'm after. Did you see any children?
No, but I heard them. I heard kids crying inside its tummy.
And where did it go?
It sneaked off into the city. After that, I got in here. No way am I gonna let it get me.
You've been in here for 2 days?
Still alive, aren't I?
This giant dog, where did you see it?
I was playing buzzsaws and dynamos with Pixel. I won, and he was really cross. Then, in the night, I woke up. It was totally dark. I'd heard this sound, like feet padding along the road, big feet. And then I heard screams, children's screams. I ran over here and hid in my fort.
And you've been in here ever since?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Any ideas on getting into the city?
People go in and out of the main gate. Are you gonna go in there and kill it?
Sure am. That's what monster hunters do best. Then I'm gonna bring Milo and the other children back out.
You will? Oh, you better take this.
Thanks. What is it?
A firecracker. I was gonna use it to kill the monster. But you can have it.
What do I do with this firecracker?
I don't know. Throw it at the monster. But cover your ears.
Do you know how I can get inside the city?
I already said you need to get across the river and through the big doors.
Everyone's got...
Hey, you got anything to eat? I'm kinda hungry.
I could keep an eye out.
Mr. Hopsworth sometimes lets me have some of his lunch.
You
He
do?
doesn't usually know that, though.
Okay.
Ah, understood. dog sounded a lot like the stalker that had taken Milo.
Indeed.
Now I was sure that the stalker had entered the city. There had to be a way in through the main gates.
Yep. Well, you know what you need to do? You need to throw the firecracker at the thing that will drop the thing, and then you give the thing to the girl who'll then make your chip think it's a chip for someone who is part of it. Then you can lower the bridge and get through.
Chew on this, Big Steve. I guess that Big Steve had dealt with worse than firecrackers out here.
The hell?
The bridge seemed to be operated by some sort of hand scanner.
Error. Insufficient permission. Citizen ID required.
What's that? Oh, it's a...
The bird's beak looked especially vicious. A metaphysical symmetry of curvature, man and machine. If that was art, I must have been missing something.
Okay, you're following me. Why are you following me? Can't talk to you anymore, okay. Right, okay.
The hologram was already active.
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Welcome to Union City. My name is Greta. It is my duty and pleasure to answer any questions you may have about Union City and the local area. How may I help you today?
So is Joey still running things around here?
He was, until just a few years ago.
That doesn't sound good. Hope he didn't screw things up.
Not at all, sir. Joey the Savior was a great leader. Citizen happiness reached unprecedented levels.
Good to hear it. I happen to be an old friend of his.
Oh, we're all friends of Joey, sir. Gone but not forgotten.
Is there some way I can speak to Joey?
Sadly not, sir.
Oh, you mean he's not around at all?
Gone to a better place, sir. Went to find peace after a lifetime of service. Some say he strode out into the Gap one morning. Others say he took a boat at dusk and went to explore other lands.
So who runs the city now?
The Council of Elected Ministers, of course.
I'm looking for a vehicle. Has anything come through here?
No.
You haven't seen a weird vehicle with legs instead of wheels?
Polite apology. I cannot discuss the details of other visitors' vehicular movements.
But this vehicle, it kidnapped a child.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
A child has been kidnapped from my village.
From your village? Was the child a registered citizen of Union City?
No, his name is Milo, and...
Polite apology. Minos could only concern itself with registered citizens.
I was hoping you'd be able to help.
And isn't hope a wonderful thing? In the meantime, do you have any other queries?
This U-chip thing, what does it do?
It allows you to interact with all the Minos devices in the area, as well as storing all your personal information.
Sounds kinda invasive.
We prefer the word transformative, sir.
I need to get into the city.
Easily done, sir. Just drive your vehicle across the bridge and the gates will open up for you.
My vehicle?
Yes, your vehicle. You do have a vehicle, don't you?
What if I don't?
Well, you're about 5 years too late. This is a vehicle entrance now. Freight only, I'm afraid. Anything else I can help with today?
No.
Have a nice day.
In Union City, sir, there is no other kind of day.
Right, so I need to get the truck going. I need to get... That's Big Steve again.
It was Big Steve, and it still had Ember's teeth in its beak.
I've got to put it down at some point. So where can I go? Right, so I can't do anything with that.
A statue of my old buddy Joey. I was sure Joey would help me find Milo, if I could just get back into the city. There was something strange about the water, and there was an unmistakable smell of ozone. Up
Oh, you
close,
mean
I
it's...
could see the water was holographically concealing an electric fence? There was an electric fence back there. I wondered if it was live. Ow! I was shocked to discover that it was. No wonder the gangs kept clear of this death trap.
Right, so we need to turn the electric fence off. You can only examine the workbench. Just push Pixel, annoying little kid.
Hey, me again.
Wanna push me on the swings?
Maybe later. Do you know how to get into the city?
Oh, if I knew that, would I be living in this car park?
What do you do here?
Well, me and my brother and my sister usually live in a tribe way over that way by the old burnt down radio tower. But it's like so boring there. We come here for the action.
I can see why. Bye.
Okay, I'll go.
So I need something. I think
The gangs look mean and ugly.
they look cool, to be fair. No longer talk to him.
How can I be of assistance?
Excuse me.
Greetings, registered Gaplander.
Say that again, would you?
Registered Gaplander.
Thanks. Wasn't so hard, was it? What do you do, 2CU?
Community Welfare Droid 2CU at your service. I supervise this area and guide prospective citizens through the registration process.
Well, you're clearly excellent at your job.
Why, thank you. I'm the latest model, you know.
How do I get into the city?
Only citizens have access to the city.
Okay, right. So, how do I become a citizen?
You have already started the immigration procedure. Please be patient whilst your application is processed.
Bye for now.
Was great meeting you.
No, total different attitude. So I'm obviously missing something.
Me again. Can we talk some more?
Hi.
Can I grab another one of those firecrackers?
Okay, but I'm running low.
Thanks, Voxel. What's this about a sandwich?
Mr. Hopsworth always brings sandwiches from the city. They're so good. He's usually got one or two in his hut.
Should I ask Mr. Hobsworth if he wants to share?
No, don't do that. He likes sharing best when he doesn't know about it.
Bye. I was yet to enjoy all these benefits.
Authorized citizen ID required.
I've learned to think twice before just slapping my hand on something.
Whoa! Talk to him again.
Excuse me.
Well, hey there, stranger. How's your day going so far?
Well,
Great, I'll bet. Anything old Hobsworth can do for you? By the way, just so you know, I'm on the clock.
Yes, of course. No problem. How are things going with Wendell's power cell?
It's in my office.
But how long until it's charged?
It's hard to say, but it's on my list.
Tell me about Joey.
Praise Joey. Not a day goes by where I don't thank him for the happiness and prosperity he brought to Union City.
Joey and I go way back. We must be talking about the same one.
Well, it depends. Our Joey was kind, benevolent, generous, firm, resolute, moral, magnanimous, proactive, and a friend to all citizens alike. Does that sound like your Joey?
My Joey was more of a sarcastic pain in the... But he was my best friend. What are these kudos you've mentioned?
They reward people for doing what's right. Good for themselves, it's good for the city. Reward us for fulfilling our potential as proud Union City citizens. And under the benevolent gaze of the council, we are all happy. No one is ever sad. I figure your contribution to fixing that bollard earns you one. If you got a U-chip.
Sure do.
Great. Hold out your hand. I just got, There you go. Now you're even more awesome than you were before.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. Thank the council.
See you around, Hobsworth.
Keep a smile on your face.
sound of things, Hobsworth was hard at work. I decided not to interrupt him. By the sound of things, Hobsworth was hard at work. I decided not to interrupt him.
Hey, Wendell.
Hello, stranger. How goes the battle?
Mind if I take a look at the power cell? I'm pretty handy with this sort of stuff.
Hobsworth has it. Told me he'd have it charged in a jiffy.
Great. How long ago was that?
About 1,000,000 jiffies ago. My guess is it's either gathering dust or it's being ground to dust.
I'll be back.
I'll be here.
Right, he's gone.
Authorized citizen ID required.
Okay then, so it's not the credit that you need.
Apologies. You have exceeded your Spankles allowance.
The 1 can a day limit didn't exactly spur a thirst for Spankles.
Citizen, welcome to the Abridged Audio-Visual Union City Fact File. You may have noticed that there are a large number of gang birds in this area. These beautiful and appealing birds are a member of the cockatoo family and are categorized by a large wispy crest found on the top of their heads. Gang are endemic to this region and are found in heavily populated areas. The birds may startle easily, but they are particularly efficient predators and can often be found carrying non-food items that they have taken a shine to. This concludes your requested fact. Please return for an all-new Union fact. And remember, be vigilant.
Quick. Hit bumper.
Hit the bumper.
Do
These
jig.
were not my best moves.
It's not what the jig's got to do with anything. Right, we're getting somewhere now.
Come on, big fella.
The bird's beak looked especially vicious. The bird wasn't going to give up Ember's deed without a fight. It was Big Steve, and it still had Ember's deed in its beak. I didn't want the bird to mistake my hand for its next meal. I was going to have to think of another solution.
What?
on, big fella.
The bird's beak looked especially vicious. The bird wasn't going to give up Ember's deed without a fight. The gang was too distracted.
Come on, big fella.
Alright, we're getting somewhere now. There's Pixel.
Hey, Pixel.
Wanna push me on the things?
No.
Maybe later.
Okay, no.
Bye.
Okay, I'll go.
Ah,
Hi.
Hi again.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
I told you already. I was dating his ID. Only now, Big Steve has my deed, and ipso facto, the ID.
Thanks, Ember.
Later, man.
So this deed, pretty valuable, huh?
Oh, it's only a fundamental part of my enterprise.
And the ID that's on it?
You bet. That's a citizen's ID.
And that would grant access into the city?
You're a sharp one, ain't ya?
Guess what I just found?
A lot of nerve coming back here.
Nope. This.
What? My deed? Oh, that?
Sure, but how about I give you the deed in exchange for the citizen ID that's on it?
The deed for the ID? But
You wouldn't have it back if it weren't for me.
it wouldn't have been stolen if it weren't for you.
So we're even.
I suppose that's sort of fair.
Excellent. When do we start?
Have you got a U-chip?
Yes. My hand is still stinging.
Right then, let's get this over with, yeah? Pass me back my deed, Follow me over to my workbench.
Amber.
You ready to do this?
I'm not entirely sure what this is.
You want that citizen's ID, right?
Yeah. What do I need to do?
Cool. Just place your hand flat on the U-chip scanner. Over here on my workbench.
Like this?
Yeah, good enough. Let me just line up the laser. Oi, keep your hand still or you'll lose it.
Is this gonna hurt?
No more than getting the chip installed in the first place. Right, just transferring the ID now. You may feel a slight pinch. What was that?
That wasn't supposed to happen?
There it is again. Must be... Nothing. It must be nothing. Looks like his name was Graham. A fine, upstanding citizen.
Graham. Got it.
Good luck, Citizen Graham.
At last I had a citizen ID. I hoped that this was going to be my key to getting into the city.
I'll get a sandwich for whatever it's called.
Graham's ID was finally starting to get me places. The power cell was completely wrecked. It looked like some sort of scanning device. The console seemed specialized. The power cell was completely wrecked.
That's not good.
Me again. Can we talk some more? Food delivery for Mr. Voxel.
Oh, yes. One of Hobsworth's city singers. Do you want my crusts?
You eat them. Warriors need their strength. Did anyone else see the dog?
I don't think so. No one believes it even exists. But
I
you
do.
don't you?
I believe
You
you.
believe me?
I believe you.
Don't worry, Voxel. I'm on the hunt. See you around.
Right.
Hi.
Hi again.
I spoke to Voxel about his monster problem.
You what?
I think his monster is the vehicle I've been tracking.
Good for you. So you told him the monster was real? Won't be seeing him anytime soon. Nice one, Super Dad.
Thanks, Ember.
Bye now.
Unlike me, he hadn't aged a day. I was sure Joy would help me find Milo, if I could just get back into the city.
I got you a drink.
Shame it ain't something stronger. like to hear a knack-verse joke?
Not really.
How do you make a sausage roll?
Listen,
Push it down an hill!
Right, so it's not good.
I must say, we weren't expecting to see you here outside the city.
guess I'm an unexpected kind of guy.
Indeed.
And who are you?
My name is Greta. It is my duty and pleasure to answer any questions you may have. How can I be of service today?
Have a nice day.
In Union City, sir, there is no other.
Error. UChip firmware outdated. Authority for vehicular access denied.
The firmware on my U-chip was out of date. I realized that I'd been sold a dud by Ember.
We'll find out who we are now. Yeah, there we go.
One step forward, two steps back. I had a citizen ID, but my outdated U-chip firmware wasn't going to play nice with more modern devices. The U-chip I'd been given here now contained this Graham guy's ID. The console seemed specialized.
No, okay.
The power cell was completely wrecked.
So,
My crowbar could do plenty of things, but powering a truck was not one of them.
so ah, No, we don't use that. So we can't scan it.
Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos.
Right.
I figured it was best not to show Hopsworth the stolen scanner.
Okay.
Got something for you, Hopsworth.
Is that one of those meaty watsits from the nice old gen over there?
You bet it is. Want one?
Oh, I'm not a sausage kind of guy, you know?
It's all the vibes I'm getting, but never mind.
Are you gonna eat that sausage?
Not a chance. Have you smelled this thing?
Yeah, from over there.
Right, okay. So, Pixel doesn't want to show me sausage. I can't use the scanner either.
Ember had used the workbench to transfer Graham's ID to my U-chip.
Yeah. Brilliant. Ah.
Nothing happened. Probably because the machine had had its innards ripped out.
Ah. Okay, no. It's a shame they go to the trouble of doing all these colours, but none of them actually make it to the floor. Could have been on this for an hour and a half and got nowhere. Thereabouts.
was going to have to get used to being called Graham.
Please remain calm and await neutralization of any threats. Do you have any information on the cause of the alarm?
I think he said his name was Hobsworth.
I shall investigate. Please do not approach the subject. He may be armed.
Yeah, I had two, I think.
Union City will take it from here. Thank you, citizen. How can I help?
Hobsworth, was it?
Ah, hello again, stranger.
Wendell's power cell wasn't looking too functional.
Oh man, you saw, huh? I don't think it's supposed to smoke like that.
Not conventionally, no.
Listen, don't tell Wendell. I'll fix it.
Any updates on Wendell's power cell?
Not yet, but I'll get onto it soon.
So what's your deal, Hobsworth?
I am a diagnostician for the mint.
And what? And fix them?
No, I just diagnose them. Minos fixes them.
See you around, Hobsworth.
Keep a smile on your face.
I don't know.
The hologram was already active.
What do I do with this?
Aye, you drink it, of course. There are even more flavors inside the city.
So you can only examine it, you can't.
Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos. Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos.
There's a Graham, aren't there? Graham Grundy. Right, okay.
like the sculpture had seen better days. Unless that was the intention.
So I can't give her the scanner.
What can you trade for some spangles?
Honestly, nothing. I actually have an infinite supply.
How about a delicious mini-K made with mostly real...
I heard that before. Not interested.
Excuse me.
What now?
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, go on.
Voxel's a skittish one, isn't he?
Watch your mouth. How'd you know where to find him anyway?
Pixel told me.
Mate, I don't know you don't know me, you don't know them. Let's keep it that way. Stop asking questions, finish your business, and move along. Meanwhile, where's Pixel? Me and him need to have some words about stranger danger.
There's a problem with this ID you gave. I tried the bridge, but it wouldn't let me through. Apparently my U-chip is out of date.
Oh, right. They had to replace the hand scanner recently. Must be running on new firmware. Much newer than the crappy U-chips from that old terminal.
What happened to the old hand scanner?
No idea. Why would you even ask that? I didn't take it. Shut up.
Either way, the ID you gave me doesn't work.
Hey, listen, guy. The ID is tip-top. It's your U-chip that's the problem. It's old. Like you.
Well, have you got any newer replacements?
Nuh-uh. That U-chip is in you now. It stays there. You'll need to run an update, but my guess is you can only do that inside the city.
And without the update, I can't get across the bridge. I appear to be at an impasse.
Yikes. Well, that ain't good. Could maybe hack the bridge, but... Nah. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Did you say hack?
Okay. So you know how everything here runs on Minos?
Yeah.
Minos? Surely that's not based off the old Link system.
That's right. When they upgraded, they dumped the old Link tech.
Smart shoes, smart toasters, smart light bulbs, smart fridges. Minos makes everything smart, smart, smart. Except the humans.
Anyway, you know how Hobbsworth is always pointing his scanner at stuff?
Yeah?
That's his Minos scanner. Minos scanners let guys without any smarts figure out how machines work. Old Hobbsworth has all kinds of safeguards so he can't mess things up more when they break. But with a few modifications...
Can you do more than just diagnose Minos machines?
Much more.
Could I borrow your hacker? Is that a no? Could I maybe trade you something for your hacker?
Honestly, probably not.
Okay, so if you won't trade me for that hacker, could you make me one?
For a price, and a whole lot of inconvenience.
What do you mean?
For starters, you need one of Hobbsworth's Minos scanners.
Got it?
You get me one of them, and then we can talk about next steps.
You mean this thing?
Oh, you found one already? Where'd you get it?
It was just lying around in Hobbsworth's hut.
He really should be more careful. Right then. Let's see what else you've got in that bag that might be worth my time, trouble, and effort.
I don't know if you can use this, but how about this finger?
Okay, creepy. Let me take a look. Whoa. Okay, this is some serious kit. The micro actuators alone are worth a bundle.
So it's a deal then. You'll hack this scanner, and the finger is yours.
You betcha. Pleasure doing business with you. Meet me at my workbench when you're ready. Alright, one Ember grade Minos hacker.
Thanks. So how do I use this thing?
You activate scan mode, obviously.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, well, that's the easy part. Now follow me. This is how I find hidden systems. They're all over the place. There you go. One just popped into range.
Okay, what do I do now?
Use the big button at the top. Duh. Right, so this here is a diagnostic view of Minos.
Looks like it runs the vending machine.
No kidding. See those task nodes? The darker ones?
Yeah?
Well, unlike Hobbsy's little vanilla scanner, my hacker can swap them round. So let's see how smart you are. Want to give me an infinite supply of spankles?
Oh, right.
Thanks, bro. You trying to get me arrested?
Right, so we could only move.
You did it! You're smarter than you look. Okay, apply the hack and you'll be good to go. Alright, mate. Figure the rest out yourself. Oh, and try not to do anything too stupid, eh?
Right, okay. So we need a battery, because we can't get in the city without a vehicle. Can't get a vehicle without a battery.
The conveyor appeared to be part of a waste recycling system.
Okay. recycling though? Oh, there we go.
The pressure plate appeared to trigger the crane mechanism. The pressure plate appeared to trigger the crane mechanism.
What's it doing? Not doing anything. Got a battery.
Excuse me.
Citizen Graham, you are not authorized for this area.
I just wanted to ask some questions.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm a 4YR droid. 4YR droids are programmed to ask questions, not answer them.
You're not like that other droid across the bridge.
You mean 2CU? That little chumped up Tim Pop voice box. That's all she is.
And you're a better model?
Better, older, tougher, more reliable. Underneath this steel skin lies the beating heart of a 13.7 volt power cell.
Wow.
Old tech, you see. Tested. Solid. Whereas that flying volleyball over there runs on soda. Sun goes down, she's useless. But me, I can go all night long.
You mentioned a power cell?
Correct. I run off a 13.7 volt power cell.
Really? Would it fit in a truck?
It would fit in older models.
Like that truck over there?
Might do. Looks old enough.
That's all for now.
Good.
Warning. This entrance is strictly vehicle only. All
Those guns look like they meant business.
Warning. Extreme measures will be taken against non-compliant pedestrians.
Whoa. Okay.
Alert. Pedestrians now have only 10 seconds to comply. Lethal force authorized.
Industrial fumes pumped out of the spinning exhaust fan.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what does that do?
Unacceptable cargo detected. 4Y our unit has been alerted to solve the problem.
I am the unacceptable cargo! Let me down! You're risking the future of Waterloo!
At a charged power cell. Lights flickered on. Wendell's truck had power, and with it, I had my ticket into the city. Power cell replaced, the truck was good to go.
Hey, Wendell.
Managed to get those doors open all right?
Just about.
Did you, do the jig?
Sure did. You said it was essential.
That's right. Although, here's a funny thing. My wife never does the jig back at the farm. But it always seems to open for her. Anyway, what can I do for you?
I fitted your truck with a charged power cell.
You did? Then we're cooking on gas.
Hey, any chance of a lift into the city?
Typical. No one ever does anything from the goodness of their heart these days.
I just figured that...
Oh, all right. Up in the back. You heard it.
You sure it's safe back here?
100%, lad.
I'll take your word for it.
Just watch out for me neck bursts. I've lost enough business already. as I can take you, I'm afraid. You can catch a monopod into the city from over there.
Where are you going?
Straight to cargo. Gotta get these babies
Quarantined?
distributed.
Thanks for the ride, Wendell. Maybe see you again.
Apologies, but it seems your U-chip is running out-of-date firmware.
Different flavour.
Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos. Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Outdated U-chip firmware detected. Firmware must be updated to use Union City facilities.
I was about to return to give Ember a piece of my mind when...
Transporting you to the nearest safety services.
Okay then, so it's one of these weird games, isn't it? Wow, this is only the intro and it's took me 2 hours. So this is the nearest one I'd hate to see one that was a long way away.
The stalkers had come into the city, but looking around, that didn't make any sense. This place was a paradise compared to the Union City I'd left all those years ago. Joey had certainly turned the place around. I had to find the stalkers, and whoever he was, Graham was my only lead. I just had to sort out my U-chip problems first.
are well on this fine day.
Actually,
Aha! Have you tried Dijon buttercream spankles? It's new.
sounds delightful.
That's the spirit. Now, Mr. Grundy, we both know why you're here, don't we?
I guess we do.
Your firmware. It's ridiculously out of date. Let's get you sorted then, shall we? Go on, place your hand on the platform.
Okay, here goes.
Well, that's very strange.
What's very strange?
What's very strange?
You said that's very strange a moment ago. Something about my data.
I didn't. You said, what's very strange?
I only said it because you said that's very strange.
Great. What else can I do for you, Citizen Graham?
There was something strange about the ID that I had acquired. While she may have lost the plot, I definitely hadn't.
So is my firmware all up to date?
It sure is, Citizen Graham. Now you can get back to being a top-notch citizen again. I see you have 2 weeks of public voting to catch up on. Better find a terminal and hop to it.
Would you mind scanning my U-chip like you did before?
But, Graham, your firmware is up to date.
Humor me.
Okay. Well, that's very strange.
There, you just did it again.
Because you asked me to humor you.
I mean, you said that's very strange again.
I assure you that I have a precise log of this entire conversation, and I said no such thing.
It appeared that every time she tried to access my data, the last seconds of her memory was wiped.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No. Oh, go on.
I'm looking for a vehicle.
Well, a monopod station can be found at either end of the piazza.
Are there any vehicles in the city that have legs?
Polite request for disambiguation. By legs, do you mean a vehicle transporting prosthetics, flat-pack furniture, or fried chicken?
I mean a vehicle with legs for propulsion.
Do you mean a skateboard or scooter?
You are no help.
I'm here to help.
Thank you.
Was I helpful?
Yes.
Would you like to fill out a survey?
Yeah. Why not?
Excellent. Question 1 of 100. Are you satisfied?
Whoops. Gotta go.
Now that I'd dealt with my U-chip problem, I needed to find out more about my new identity, Graham Grundy.
Right. I think we've achieved everything that I wanted to achieve, although it took me a lot longer than it probably takes most people to do it.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
The robot was spitting out the occasional motivational message. As pleasant as this place was, I doubted it was going to help me find Milo.
Oh, battery's running out on my controller rather desperately, so. I think we might leave it there. 2 hours to do the intro. So that was Beyond Steel Sky, which started off being quite bad, but then ended up actually being not that bad. Will I play it again? I don't know, probably not. But it was a bit of fun, wasn't it? We've had celebrities on as well. We had Keanu Reeves, I can't spell his name right, DC, Toff, Sab's Workshop, Greg Dillon, John Higginbotham, and Viva Mark. So yeah, I got somewhere with it. Don't know where that was. Anyway, that's it. I'm not going to play the other one because we ain't got time. It's already coming up to 1 o'clock. So I will say thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time. In fact, I will see you until next time. Until next time.